Hello. Stop doing that noise. You're weird and creepy. Stop doing that noise. Seriously. Just say hello.
Hello.
There you go. I hate you sometimes. You know that. This isn't going as well. Oh, I think we're about to fall into... What is with her waist? Normal hips don't do that.
Yeah, whatever.
This isn't going as well as I thought it would. I take a look at another campus map I pulled up on my phone, double checking to make sure I'm in the right area.
There's only one area.
Yeah, I totally am. I mean, I think I am. I have no clue. Getting to places is hard. Thinking is hard.
Like, orientate myself on the, map. It's like, no.
Like, totally, dumbass. I'm trying to find the building where my bio class is going to be held. I found my other 3 classes, no problem. So I have no idea where I've suddenly lost all sense of direction. I think I've been wandering around for like 20 minutes. Feels like it's been longer than that, to be honest.
Yeah, it does.
Whatever. I give up. I'm going to head back to the dorm and ask Chandra if she knows.
There's other people to talk to, you know.
Wait, which way is the dorm again? This is so bad. Why does the biology department have such a confusing building layout? I'm going to stuck here forever. Oh.
I don't know how to be pronounced. Feather.
It's like forever, but 5 ever.
Oh.
I know. You didn't get that. I pity. Well, I don't.
Sap her morale as much as possible so she gets depressed. I think we just make this game to make her suffer.
Deal. I'm going to be stuck here 5 ever. I just know it. And I'll never find my biology class. Good. I'm going to flunk out of school. Good. Become that old lady who lives with 1,000,000 cats for the rest of my life. Hey!
Also, how are those two linked?
I don't know. I don't even like cats that much.
And then suddenly want dozens of cats. What?
Yeah. Don't even like cats that much. Philistine. Oh, right in the middle of my mental breakdown when I hear someone call out to me.
You haven't got a mental 2 breakdown. It's up here.
Stranger.
Hey,
ooh, that was creepy. Don't do that voice again. Is that Jeff?
Are you sure? Look at his face.
That's not Ted.
Could be Jeff.
Is that Ted or Jeff?
Oh, they look the same. They just flipped the image round for the picture. One was on the right, one was on the left.
Fair enough.
What's the difference?
I see a guy approaching. He looks older than I am, with chestnut brown hair combed neatly into place. His dark brown eyes meet mine warmly. He gives me a friendly smile before he begins talking.
Run.
I'm
not trying to be rude, but this has to be the 3rd time I've seen you walking today.
Okay.
Look at his mouth.
Oh, Gummy Jeff.
Gummy Jeff.
Huh? What? I hold a hand to my face, embarrassed. What? You mean people have seen me wandering around like an idiot? The guy chuckles and holds his hands out to try and console me.
What? I don't know how that works.
How does hold my hand out? Is it like the stop motion? Is it just like, yeah? Is it just limp-wristed?
How holding your hands out to comfort someone works.
Yeah.
Because if you're just holding your hand out, you're not actually interacting with them.
No, that's the weirdest. It's just sort of like, I've just got this limp-wristed image, fine. Just like, no, you're fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
What the hell?
Okay. Gummy Jeff. Let's see now. Please relax. It was only... talk with my my teeth.
You can't keep that up, can you?
Please relax. It was only me. Practice hasn't started yet. There aren't too many people around.
It is Jeff. It's Gummy Jeff.
I'm a 2nd year here and I don't have no teeth. I'm going to take a hard guess and say you're a 1st year because you're fucking lost. Also, I'm quite predatory.
The thing is, that's not coming through properly over the mic. It's a great voice, but it's just, I don't think it's going to work. Because when you make...
talking like this?
Fuck it, do it. My shoulders sag. I bet it was pretty obvious. Yeah, you're right. I'm an imbecile. I'm Nicole. I hold out my phone so Jeff can take a look at the school map, because he's never been here before.
Doink.
Trying to get to this building here, see? It's where my bio class is going to be. I want to make sure I don't waste time trying to find it on the first day. Can you imagine if I hadn't done this first? I probably wouldn't even have made it to class in time. Jeff tucks the side of his finger between his lips as he hums in thought. Weirdly.
How does that work?
I don't know.
Finger between your lips and humming.
Yeah, you can't do it, can you? No.
You're looking for the science lecture hall. That being the science block, you pillock. It's a staple for life science majors. Everyone takes a class here at least once. I'm surprised you didn't know about it. You didn't show up to the building when you showed the school for orientation. It's a big deal in this department, being as where all the lectures take place.
Really? Oh, sorry, I should have been more clear. I'm not a life science major. Pre-law, actually. What? Oh my god.
Legally blonde.
Legally blonde. They only gave us a tour of the law school. Jeff lets out a low whistle for some reason.
So you're the exact opposite of life sciences. Religion. Taking a class for the gift.
Well, it's law, so it's almost the same.
Class for the gift.
I wanted to make sure I cover all my bases. I wouldn't want to accidentally miss a requirement.
Ouch, that wouldn't be good. That's rather prepared of you, Nicole. I'm jealous. I wish I was like you last year. I was too busy getting drunk.
And laid, apparently. Look at that suit. There's no chance that he wasn't getting laid. Well, you know, just trying to start the game off right. I'm getting a good feeling about this Jeff guy. I'm not.
Really?
He's nice and polite, and without him, I'd probably still be lost with no idea to go. He hasn't told you where it is yet. Technically, I still am right now. Okay, at least the game is slightly self-aware. Hey, Jeff, could you do me a huge favour? I place my hands together pleadingly, but Jeff waves away my... They're all about the hand gestures.
Yeah, it doesn't specify what gesture. just waves his hands around like some mad bastard.
It's because I think he
don't
is.
have to say it. You need someone to show you to the lecture hall, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you've come to the right place. There's anything I can do, it's lead the way. I don't know nothing about following because I don't pay attention. I know how hard the first day can be. Getting used to a new place can be quite the challenge. Don't know where to hide the bodies. Oh, did I say that out loud?
He starts to walk and gestures for me to follow him. I skip over to his side, listening to Jeff as he goes on.
Used to be fine, though. If you remember the landmarks are, like the library or the cafeteria, you make your way around campus right easy.
Right easy.
Right easy.
Jeff speaks so assuredly that I start to find confidence in his words. I'm really lucky to have bumped into him. Maybe he can show me the ropes to this place and the ropes in his dungeon. For now,
yes.
he just shows me the route to the lecture hall, where I'm making small talk along the way. It's pleasant, nothing too gripping. He just asks questions about where I'm staying, what other classes I'm taking, the basics. She's doing the doll face again. When we eventually reach the lecture hall, I can barely believe it. I know I passed by this area at least once. Man, I was so close and didn't even realise.
If you tried reading signs, it might have been easy. Something tells me this area isn't as new to you as you thought it would be.
Jeff covers his mouth politely as he chuckles at my expense. I don't really mind. I would do the same thing to anyone else. I totally walk past...
Rude.
Yeah. I'm incredibly rude, yes. I totally walk past this place. At least I know where it is now. Thanks, Jeff. I totally owe you one. That's her voice now. That's her voice.
Weren't no trouble. I couldn't leave you wandering round like that.
Jeff leans forward excitedly and gestures over to the doors again with the gestures.
That's the way out, in case you're too thick to realise. So head in and check it out. It's nothing revolutionary, but I personally think the inside is very snazzy.
You mean it's a lecture hall?
Oh, yes.
It's a lecture hall. He seems so excited by the idea that I'm drawn in as well, and I agree that to take a look inside wouldn't hurt. Do you think she's actually from California? I'm just wondering, because for some reason she fits a stereotype. Jeff's right when we'll find out, I bet. Jeff's right when he says the inside isn't too anything special, but I have to admit that it's a nicely made building. Because it's so modern. The seats don't look creaky, the flooring looks presentable. Wow.
What do you think? Great place to learn, right?
I guess. It's not like I'm going to pay attention to whether the walls match the carpets during class.
You freaking liar. Very true. At least I hope you don't. Nothing's going to distract you from the teacher.
From teacher.
From teacher.
Jeff thoughtfully rubs his chin.
Weekend. Hey, what classes are you taking with whom?
Oh, I tell him the name of my class and the person teaching it. It's lucky I was able to remember that from the top of my head.
Ah, some bio class for non-bio majors. I should have known. I actually work in your professor's lab by a strange coincidence.
Oh, like an internship?
It's going to do after the first year. Your professor is a nice fellow. Not too difficult as long as you do the work and do your best to understand. Then again, what professor isn't like that, apart from the ones you hate having?
Jeff laughs at his own joke. He sure sounds like he's had a lot of experience around here. It makes me feel like such a noob.
You're going to die.
Do you mind if I ask what your major is, Jeff? I don't think you ever told me.
Hey, I don't mind at all. I'm a pharmacology major here.
That's like a medicine and all that jazz, huh?
I prefer blues, actually.
A beat passes. I look at Jeff to see if anything's the matter. I see him smiling at me, but the corner of his mouth is twitching ever so slightly. Psycho!
Urge to kill rising.
Psycho!
On those lines, yes. It's all about biology and how drugs affect this biology, then medicine and all that jazz. You bastard.
Another bout of forced laughter follows after that. Did I touch a nerve? Now I must be imagining it, but pharmacology actually seems like the type of study that's super complicated.
That's because it is.
Oh, we got choices. That sounds interesting. That sounds hard.
Interesting.
Yes, we're not dipshits.
It could be, so.
Pharmacology must
Also
be
polite.
interesting. We are. I'm not sure she is. Interesting. I don't know very much about it, but I can tell there's a lot to it.
Yes, that's what I'm doing at university, you nuts.
Ooh,
Oh
+5.
god, this can take forever.
There's certainly a lot to it. Drugs get a bad rap, but what? But they have unlimited potential. Unlimited power. You wouldn't believe the effects they can have on the human body, particularly this for hypnol. You'd be amazed.
Speaking of that, the girls that were drugged and couldn't remember. Did we pick the killer? Do we think this guy's the killer, or do you think it's too obvious?
I think they're all going to be. I think the way they're going to do it is all of them look like the obvious killer.
Okay,
That's the way it's probably going to be set up.
Yeah. Jeff animatedly gestures as he goes. I can tell this is something he's super passionate
My
about.
hands! I can't control my hands. Help me.
So, when you're done with school, do you want to be a pharmacist?
Oh, I want to more expensive. I want to be paid a substantially larger sum.
Jeff pauses.
Something like that. I'm still trying to figure out. You know how it is. I'm trying to work out how to render the human body down to its component molecules.
I like Jeff. Yeah, I hear you. I know I want to go into law, but there's so much I can do with it. I figure something will come to me during my 4 years here. Like, totally.
There's the job market to consider as well.
Yes.
So I switch your major to pharmacology like mine. Then you'd be near my workshop. And then you'd be near me.
I quirk an eyebrow and give Jeff the side eye. Science isn't really my thing. I mean, it's cool, like I said, but I don't know if I want to make it a career out of it.
But you said it seemed interesting. You're contradicting yourself. No, she's not actually.
No, that's not how contradictions work.
That's interesting, but I don't think I'd want to do it as a career. That's not a contradiction.
Yeah. No, that's basically saying, Jeff furrows his eyebrow and glowers at me. Is he pissed at me?
I don't
Yes.
understand you. You seem like a yak.
You seem like you're smart.
Some kind of yeah. Strange. It's like you're not a polar. You're not at one end of the scale. Polar opposite. It's weird. You don't have a likes up this. You don't not ever obsessed with something. Go hate it. I don't understand this.
I know he's telling the truth, but it's not like I made some lifetime commitment.
Only kidding, of course. I'm not going to murder you and eat your skin because of it.
Jeff's face relaxes back into his congenial smile. I thought it was a congenital then. I blink a few times, thoroughly phased, and that makes me go into the open mouthed.
Brain no work now.
Brain not work.
Brain
Kidding?
is no work now.
Oh, you mean that stuff about me switching my major?
Yes, that's it. Why the force you to do something you don't want to do? That wouldn't be very nice of me, would it now?
Psycho.
Note how I didn't say I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, you're right. You really had me going. Man, I thought he was serious the entire time.
Anyway, I think we've stayed here long enough, don't you? Let me lead you back to your dorm so I know where you sleep.
No, you don't have to do that for my sake. I can manage.
Are you sure? Because without being too mean, I don't think you can.
Stop the lip smacking his face. No, not really. Jeff laughs in the face of how blunt I am. I grin sheepishly in response. Seriously? If it's going to be out of your way, I'll be fine. I don't want to bother you.
Trust me, it's not a bother.
Jeff winks as he holds the door open for me.
Let's go. I'll show you a shortcut. It's through the dark alley by the canal.
Reluctantly, I smile and head out the open door. I'm not trying to be ungrateful, but I feel bad for dragging Jeff into helping me like this. I'm sure he has better stuff to do than lead some girl around to her death. However, true to his word, Jeff shows me how to get to the lecture all the way back to the dorm. And it's shorter than I thought. Man, I must have wasted so much time.
And voila! Here we are.
Jeff sweeps an arm behind him and gestures at my dorm building. It's like it's an amusement park attraction. Thank you so much, Jeff. That was some shortcut.
When it comes to the sciences department, I know all there is. I'm usually around those parts if you ever see me. Don't be afraid to say hello. There's something I need to take care of, so I'm off for now, if you know what I mean. It's certainly a pleasure meeting you, Nicole.
You're my next victim. Same to you, Jeff. Thanks again. See you. I wave goodbye to Jeff until he's long gone, then turn on my heel back to my dorm. Man, meeting him was such a lucky break. I can already tell he's an awesome guy, and who knows, maybe I'll run into him again sometime soon.
Got a knife.
With a knife.
Knife.
Do you want to go for a run?
Let's go. Let's
Relax in nature.
Yeah, let's just relax.
Yeah, chill.
Ta-da!
Go for a run in the dark.
Yeah, let's go run out in the dark. We're more likely to get murdered.
Yeah.
Always look so depressed looking in the mirror.
I'd look depressed if I looked in that mirror, to be honest, and saw her staring back at me.
Yeah, we know.
We get that. Thanks, game.
My diligence and morale went up.
Oh.
Have you noticed that the portrait is changing as you?
I did
stats
not.
Change?
I did not. That's creepy and weird.
Well, it does. I don't understand the significance of any of them.
Okay. This isn't fair. I straggle into my criminology class 10 minutes before it's supposed to start, and what I see makes me want to cry. Nearly all the seats near the front are full.
Oh, boo fucking ho.
Grow the fuck up. I slump a little and bow my head. I didn't mean to sleep through my alarm. I even made sure to sleep at a reasonable time so I could get up early. So much for that stupid body. Weird child. There's no use complaining about it now. I better get a seat before I'm left with the ones in the very, very back, which most normal people take. I hurry to the aisle and do my best to look inconspicuous as I scope out the empty seats. The ones I can see are all going towards the middle, so I'll probably have to scoot past a bunch of people to reach that one. It's going to be awkward. There are seats at the back. There should be no scooting unless there are not seats at the back.
Yeah.
I just
Just sit at the back though.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a really huge lecture hall, so you won't be able to hear anything.
They usually have, if they're lecture halls, they usually have microphone stuff.
Maybe she's an idiot. There's always that. There's always that. She's got book smarts, but none other.
Yeah. Are there any alternatives? I spot a seat in one of the closer rows, 2 away from the aisle, not exactly in the middle like I prefer, but beggars can't be choosers. Gonna have to get past 2 guys sitting in the way, though. I clutch my bag to my side and give them a nervous smile. Excuse me? Once they notice I'm, like, right there, I shuffle my way towards the seat, doing my best not to trip on their feet or bags. I nearly make it before I feel my foot snag on someone's backpack. Reflexively, I spin to look over my shoulder, and I feel my shoulder bag whack into something. Oh no, that sounded like a really hard whack. My would-be neighbour for the class rubs his head while his friend next to him laughs at his expense. Hold my hands out apologetically, unsure of what to say. Oh gosh, sorry. The guy I hit scowls with grit teeth, but his expression smooths out into a tight-lipped line.
No problem, miss. Just watch your step next time.
He sounds forced and weird. I mean, like, different. Yeah. He sounds different, like he has some sort of accent.
Yeah, accent, that's it, yeah.
As I settle into my seat, keeping my bag in my lap.
Goblin who stole someone's skin.
I sneak another look at the guy right beside me. His hair's a sandy blonde and wavy, like he'd just been caught in a breeze outside. His eyes are also a really light shade of brown. I think they're called a particular colour, hazel.
Looks a bit like a plant. Look at it. It looks like it's just
it's just
leaf.
Yeah, it's just there.
Yeah.
Eavesdropping on his conversation gives me a chance to listen for that accent, but he and his friends are speaking so quietly I can't really catch it. I'm soon cut off as the teacher begins with the lecture. Oh well, wasn't that important. I was only curious. Lecture goes along at his normal pace. Forget all about paying attention to the guy next to me. Soon enough, teacher dismisses us and the classroom is set roaring with the sound of hundreds of students packing their belongings at once. The people next to me are freakishly fast. Not that guy and his friends to my left, but the ones to my right. Man, they can't just leave from that side. I can see them waiting on me from the corner of my eye, and it's like the pressure is on, because I'm weird. I save my notes on my laptop, shut it closed, and stuff it into my bag. The guy and his friend don't seem as rushed as I am, but I make sure that I'm out of that row as soon as possible. Maybe it'd be a better idea to sit someone less crowded next time. If I manage to wake up, that is. Door slam shut.
He's like someone smacked in the back of the head and she's just gone, ah.
A door slams shut behind me as I leave the building, but a moment later I hear someone throw it open again.
I'm assuming this is
the same guy.
Yeah. What? Excuse me.
Is someone talking to me? I turn around since I don't see anyone nearby. To my surprise, I'm looking right at the guy who sat next to me in class. I point at myself unsurely.
Now who else would I be yelling at around you, you moron? Of course I'm talking to you.
He marches straight towards me and thrusts his hand, filling with several familiar-looking pens. Oh, hey, those are mine? Did I drop them? He nods.
Yeah, you did. I'm keeping them. You left me on. I didn't notice till you long gone. So I figured I'd try and get them back to you after I licked them.
He seems quite nice. Oh, thanks. I hold my palms out. The guy drops the pens carefully into my hands. My fingers wrap around their necks to keep them secure. The pens don't have necks?
Good way of describing I held the pens.
Yeah. It's just like he gave the pens back to me. It does seem a bit verbose, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't even use these guys in class today. How did I manage to drop them?
Your bag probably had an open pocket. Just be careful when it happens again. No one in the world would be kind enough to return them. Some people might just take them and shove it in a bum or something on. Some people are weird.
I'm really glad you were. I laugh in relief as I put my pens back in my bag. Then make sure to double check that I close the pocket this time. I'm Nicole. It's nice to meet you,
Dead! Lord, pleased to make your acquaintance. I've got a disturbed face again.
He offers a polite hand, and I gently shake it. I know that we're talking one-on-one. Now that we're talking one-on-one like this, I recognise where Ted's accent is from. I'm so sure I know what it is, but it wouldn't hurt to check. Okay, I'm just going to come out and say it. You're not from here, are you?
Yeah, I totally am. I didn't steal anyone's skin.
Corner of Ted's lips turn inward like he's heard this several times before.
What's the jewel great away in it? Yeah? Well, basically in Charlotte, but some things do their damnedest to split with you. I'm from the South. Born and raised in it. Alabama to be precise. Moved here a couple of years ago, ain't it?
I knew it! I allow myself a smug moment and start smiling.
A guy with an Alabama accent turns up and she feels smug that she spotted it.
Yeah, it's not that difficult. You're not a special snowflake. Ted immediately takes notice.
Wolf, why are you grinning like that?
He cocks an eyebrow and puts his hand on his hip. That's very effeminate.
I'm sassy eyes. Go on, spit in it. Look, you got something to say, you nook.
It's nothing bad. It's only about your voice.
Careful, we all go in, Blondie.
To tell the truth, I don't know how he's going to react to what I just thought. The way you talk is funny. The way you talk is cute. Let's go for cute because not an arsehole.
Get stabbed.
Yeah. I just think your southern accent is cute.
Yeah.
Ted rolls his eyes and scoffs.
That's not funny. Stop being patronising, you northern git.
I'm not kidding. It's charming. You never hear anyone talking like that around here. I grin widely as I can get an idea. Hey, would you mind saying something for me? Like one of those funny sayings you guys have? Oh,
you bloody
God.
Racist. We don't have any weird sayings. You're racist.
But you hear it all the time on TV. Ted shoots me an incredulous look and quietly shakes his head. Suddenly he starts talking a mile a minute, sounding incredibly defensive.
I didn't have it, you weird bastard, alright? I know you're going to believe that. Alright, maybe it's a little joke from that shows. Well, just a little. But no, it's also that. I'm switching on me. Another thing.
The tops of Ted's cheeks go a little red.
Don't call me cute. I ain't no guy who want to be called cute like that. Guys.
Lies.
Yeah, guys don't like being called cute or complimented anyway.
No,
not at all.
I didn't call you cute. I said your accent was cute. Not that I'm saying you're ugly.
Don't think in principle it's not.
It's not. Ted shouts testily, ooh. And he clears his throat, embarrassed as he realises how worked up he is.
You stop doing that.
I can't help it. It's on the right mouse click.
Oh, no, anyhow. We all better find it some around here, clan to talk Southernese for you. Right? I want some toy for you to play with. Well, not in that capacity anyway.
I decided to lay off the poor guy as I hear how huffy his voice sounds now. It's kind of fun to see how far I can push him. He seems so composed. I wouldn't imagine it'd be this easy to rile him up. Fine. You just said a whole bunch right now. I figure that counts. Just have to wait for you to slip and give me something especially southern.
I get on happens and I beat your britches on it. Oh, bugger.
We both pause. I give Ted a cheeky look and he looks about ready to slide his hand down his face when he realises what's he's done. He turns and coughs into his fist, ready to hastily change the subject.
Anyway, I didn't get a chance to say this, but thank you for the compliment, man. I'm so enough gentlemen that I know and express more gratitude. I might not stab you with a screwdriver this time.
No problem. I meant it. I like how you talk.
Well, that's good, because I can't stand you. I'll get it. You don't have to keep saying it every 2 seconds, you know. It's very repetitive.
I'm only making sure you know. Ted looks like he's really trying hard to hold back a sigh, but I can tell the two of us had gotten a little friendly. Don't argue with some random stranger. Well, obviously you do.
Some people do.
Some weird people do. At least I don't. I kind of wouldn't be surprised if Ted did.
I don't argue. I don't argue. I fight. It's a different thing entirely. And by fight, I mean stab them from behind when they're not looking. That's a fair fight, that is, yeah. What about you? Well, you got an accent yourself.
What, me? I don't have an accent, I think.
Brain stopped working again.
Ah! I said she was from California.
You're kidding. You sure do. I thought I'd take a saying you're from California.
Whoa. He's like the first person to ever guess that right away.
Balls.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say to that comment. Balls.
Yeah, I'm from there. How did you know? Does it really come out the way I talk?
Bloody hell, yeah. I learnt early. You never realise I don't think you sound. You're saying about people that don't much like you, innit? You might as well stand out and honest all fun. All thumb and a pack of matches. Know what I mean?
He makes me feel a little self-conscious about my voice now. I doubt Ted minds since he's in the same boat, but I wonder what other people think when I speak to them. Maybe.
Please stop talking.
Maybe it's just Ted who's good to point out this sort of thing. Yeah. Let's tell myself that.
Don't mind me asking. What else is called away down here in Florida, isn't it? It's not place and all, but ain't it far?
It was a pretty long plane ride for sure, but this school has an awesome pre-law program. I got some financial aid to help pay for it, so money isn't too much of an issue besides the usual stuff. See, I want to become a lawyer. To do that, I have to go study under some of the best people. Well, okay, I don't have to, but I want to.
You'll be a decent lawyer, mate.
Ted hums approvingly. What the fuck? I like the fact you're doing Monty Python.
And the fact you're willing to come so far means you got to drive. That's respectful. Also, not literally to drive, because you came in a plane. But,
oh, I bet he's diligence.
Oh, God, he is, isn't he?
Yeah. I just studied. How about you?
Sitting here, criminal justice major. I'm looking to go in law enforcement like my old man. Not going to be crooked in the slightest, don't worry about it. Yeah.
Ah, so, like, joining the police or something? That sounds totally scary to me. I don't think I could ever do it.
My thoughts isn't going to be hard at times, particularly when people are trying to kill you. That's generally not very pleasant. But that's not enough to scare me off because I was nails.
Oh, he's nails, oh, he is. The way Ted says this isn't backed with cocky arrogance, but humble confidence.
Yeah, I was the humblest person I know, I is. Just because there's some scary jobs out there, ain't going to stop people from doing them. Well, it might do if they're scary, because people get scared off. But if they need to be done, I just pay people more than stupid people do them instead. Or nut jobs. So I figure if someone's going to have to do it, why not me? I'm amazing. Why can't I do it? Right? It's something I want to do. Well, even better.
Okay. Ted looks down at the watch on his wrist and takes a few steps back in the other direction.
Here, how long have I had a wristwatch? Why am I just sticking my phone? Right, I got your stuff back to you, so I'm done here. We'll see you in class, like, probably. Better keep chatting your thing, alright? Know what I mean?
Will do. Bye, Ted. I wave Ted off as he departs, then fall into my own thoughts for a moment. Compared to him, I'm pretty Oh! That is not okay! Right, Americans, that is not an okay word! That is not okay! Yeah. That's just... Oh! That's awful! I'm sorry, I don't like that word. That's just not good.
That's not a friendly word.
That's not a friendly
nice
word.
No,
because it's... Was it muscular dystrophy it's referring to? Yeah. That's basically going up to someone, yeah, your muscles are retarded. That's what that is. That is not a good word. Please don't ever use that word. And if you do, please don't use it around a British person because it's awful.
Because they'll probably just either stare at you or hurt you.
Yeah. Or call you an ignorant fuckwit. You know, just, oh. I am not saying that word. That is not okay.
Yeah.
I woke up late, hit him in the face, left my things. He must wonder how I get around on my own. Well, I'm starting to.
Ooh, on your feet.
But every cloud has a silver lining. If I hadn't left my things, I wouldn't have made new friends in class. If I can call Ted that. No. He seems like he was keeping a professional distance from me during a whole conversation.
I just don't like you.
Yeah, pretty much. I guess I'll just take some time. We have the whole semester to get to know each other. Oh, God, poor Ted.
Don't know.
Let's...
No. What do we do now? What do we do now?
I don't know. Should we go to the library?
There's going to be someone in the library. There will be someone in the library.
Should we study?
Yeah.
Seems reasonable. Gets up your wit.
Hey.
And disco pub.
What?
There's a
let's go to the disco
pub. Should we dance?
I don't think this is a bar.
Or drink something.
Look for suspicious behaviour. You can do all these at once, to be honest.
We could, but I like drinking. Oh, yeah, we're drinking something.
It cost money. No, it didn't cost any money. Okay.
It did. It cost 9 money.
Did it? Oh, damn it.
Sorry.
Just dance. Dancing is free.
No, apparently dancing costs 9 money too. Actually, I think
Oh,
dancing
it's
costs
entrance.
12 money.
What?
I know.
They have bouncers on the dance floor with a big stick. No, mate. You're allowed in the bar. You're allowed in, but you're not allowed to dance unless you give me a big pile of money. Why can't I just dance somewhere else then? Because I'll break your legs. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's the end of another episode. I think the title of this episode is "Don't Use That Word."
Yeah, don't.
Just don't. It's not. No. Ugh. Anyway. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.